Hey, everybody. It's your girl, Jackie. It's just Jackie. Hey, welcome to those of you who may be watching for the first time. Welcome to my corner of YouTube. We have a good time here. It has been a minute, however, since I have been able to come before you guys. Life has happened, and it has happened in longevity. All right, schedule has gotten kind of hectic in my work week, and by the time I'm done with everything, it's all said and done. Um, I am exhausted. And so I'm trying to get a little better at getting back to it. And so forgive me for the long hiatus. I have I've had small little opening videos that I've gotten to establish, but by this point they're pretty much irrelevant. The timeline will make absolutely no sense to you, so I just decided to go ahead and start from scratch today. Today is Saturday. Welcome back to you who are already subscribed. You are family members. You are locked in. We are loaded and we are ready to go. I borrowed that from somebody that I watch. I really like that, and I try not to use things that other people do on their channels. So forgive me. You know who you are. You are the man. All right. Anyway, today I'm tackling something that I'm sure a lot of people go through at this season of the year, and that issue, that nag, that sort of thorn in my side is ants. Ants have shown up in my house. I don't like outside insects, bugs, any of those things inside of my personal space. So I'm on a personal mission to accomplish getting rid of them. I know there are so many remedies out there. I have cinnamon. I think cinnamon is one of the things that deters them. And I also have coffee grinds because I'm a coffee drinker. And so I'm going to first clean out all of the cabinets, do a whole kitchen sweep. They seem to be throughout this kitchen area because this is where all the action happens, the cooking, the eating, anything that involves food, drink, any scents that they're attracted to. They're coming for it. I may have to, not sure yet, but I'm really considering it. I'm considering taking the trash can out of the kitchen and putting it downstairs in the garage, and just literally taking the trash daily, day by day, as we're done with everything for the night, just taking it down there. If we have trash in the meantime, maybe because it's not so large, I'll move it to a more general area where everyone can get to it, including my mom, and we'll just kind of work it from there and take it down in the garage at nighttime and bring it back up at the start of the day, something like that. But that's going to be cleaned out as well. Not that it's dirty, but anything in here at this point in the kitchen is subject to an ant, because once they get access, then they kind of have access. I went into, and this is complete transparency, I went into the cabinet above me, and I saw where they were just beginning to get out of hand, like they own the cabinetry. It's crazy. It's crazy. You do not have to be, contrary to popular opinion, you do not have to be a nasty person to have ants, insects of any kind visit your personal space. Let me just demystify that myth. You do not have to be nasty to have insects invade your home if you are not on top of things. I am one that is on top of things, so this is really like getting under my skin. So personally, I'm taking care of it today. I'm gonna try not to make this video like 2 hours long or anything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, I guess, bring you in on segments of the process of what I'm doing, and we'll kind of go from there. Some of the products I'm going to use, I use Dawn. Dawn is a must. I'm also going to use Pine. I'm using Pine Glow. I'm using Pine Glow. I'm also going to be in between the regular kind of Clorox. This is disinfecting bleach, and the Lysol that cleans, disinfects, and whitens, okay, especially for the cabinetry and things. So you don't ever use a whole lot of any of this. With the bleach, just in case you're a newbie to it, with bleach, you only need a cap full of bleach. No matter what the consistency of your water, you only need a cap full of bleach. Anything else is dangerous, is out of pocket. And if you are not used to using these, even if you are, you may want to mask up. You may want to mask up when you're mixing things. I'm going to be mixing a little bit today. You might want to mask up. If I get to the point where I feel like I need to mask up, where I'm like coughing or anything, just because of the mixing, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mask up. I'm not going to put a dangerous amount of any of this inside of my water. But if I feel the need, I'm going to mask up just to protect myself. Once I'm done with the cleaning portion, the cleaning and the drying portion, I'm going to clean and I'm going to dry. What I'll be using for my water is my bucket. I have my gloves to protect the integrity of my skin. And this is going to be what I put down. This is, and I have to get more, this is the Raid Ant and Roach. Ant and Roach. This is the season. If you paid attention to my environment, I believe I've showed you guys the outer part of my environment in the kitchen. It is grass. It's all grass, dirt, grass. When you have grass and dirt of any kind in this season, you're going to see some bugs. So, ant and roach spray. Okay, as I said, I have to get more. It's a must that I get more. Since I've touched those things, I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands. I'm going to set things up. I'm going to begin to move everything out of the cabinets, and then I'll bring you guys back in. All right, so this isn't a 2-hour plus video. I don't want to leave you out of too much. I'm gonna transfer this around just a little bit. I'm using my floating island a little bit here. I'm gonna move my easels out of the way and just kind of put them off to the side. They'll be on top of the deep freezer for now. Just moving some things around, making it easier to have space in here as I transfer things. I just want you guys to be an effective part of what's happening here especially in case you are going through the same season of good old ants. I'm gonna roll my sleeves up a little bit. I'm gonna be above you. I hate that my back is gonna be to you, so I'm gonna try to swerve this to the side. I don't want to have my back to you guys. As I am grabbing these bags and things, I just want to make sure that I'm not bringing any ants out with me. I'm going to relocate these things in just a second. I'm spraying as I go, but what I'm finding here is that there was a spill of some kind. Something got spilled or leaked inside of this cabinet and it was not cleared out. So that is probably the attraction to the bugs, the ants. I'm also checking dates. We're pretty good about dates. I'm just really trying to make sure, because I've taken out a few things that said 2024. That is a no-no. We are in 2026. Lies you tell that I'm going to be cooking anything from 2024. So there was something. There was something on something. I'll move this over. Had to be on one of the bags. Is this? Doing a shake check. Because they're dying to death. They are in there, they gotta go. Also check the insides of things, like this Quaker Oats bottle. Okay. This is going. And not only that, but I'm going to go ahead and spray over here on my island, and I can clean it after. It's no worries there. What I don't want is for them to have anywhere that they have hidden. I'm going to use the coffee grinds to kill the scent. That kills their scent, so they're not prone to come back to the areas that you've cleared. So it's so crazy. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick, everybody. desperate need of some coffee, but at this point, it's definitely going to be iced coffee. This is all a sweep just to make sure that we're not dealing with any activity actively. I did just hit my head. I'm all right though. All right, let's see. Yeah, these are gone. I'm gonna go ahead and spray the bottom. That's just the first of the sprays. I'm probably gonna wind up grabbing a mask. I think I have some downstairs in my cleaning bag. Alright, maybe I'll do one shelf at a time so that doesn't sit. So let me go ahead. I'm going to put my gloves on. Gonna get our water started. I'm putting a cap full of Clorox in the water. I'm doing this above the water so that I do not damage my floors. There was a cap full of the Clorox disinfectant. I'm gonna put, let's see. This is too wobbly. I'm gonna eyeball it. That's enough. I've been cleaning so long, I kind of have a gist for when enough is enough. I'm gonna move you guys back. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that thing I was talking about, because I'm just above it. See how my voice is changing a little bit? It's getting up in the sinus areas. I just backed you guys up, and I'm going to turn that around that way toward the cabinet. Okay. Getting hot too. Okay. All right. With the Lysol bleach, right? I'm gonna undo this, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this like in the corners as I'm cleaning. cleared out this top layer of what died with the ant and the roach and ant spray. Now I'm going in with my mixture on the rag. I want you all to be able to see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I folded my rag in 4. Oh, one of my legs is okay. All of it. All right, there we go. About to come off of there. Okay, so let me make a switch. I'm gonna use my red one more time. I got the one door in on the inside and didn't get the other door on the inside, so let me take care of that. Try not to get this water on my floor. Trying. Okay. I'm taking 2 pieces of paper towel and just combining them into one, using one side at a time. They're in 4 now, just to dry. Alright, so what I forgot to do is remove this stuff. So what I'm going to be doing, as you already know, if you haven't thought about it already, these are going to be thoroughly cleaned before they are used. So I'm probably not going to be doing my iced coffee because I'm really hot and I am ready to put something cool down my throat while this dries. It's dry, but let it dry a little better. Then I take these gloves off and I wash my hands. And I'm going to grab something to drink. Because I am really getting hot. And at 55, you can imagine why. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm gonna put you guys in a better spot. Hang tight for me. Much better. This way, I don't feel like I'm being rude. You guys are not far away, and you can see the entire area of what I'm working with here in our kitchen. All right, I feel better. I feel better. I feel like you guys are kind of less cluttered. You know, that was kind of cluttering, wasn't it? Now, I'm not claustrophobic or anything. Don't misunderstand me, but I don't want you guys to, like, I don't want to be in your face the entire time. I want you to get a feel like you're in a room and, you know, like you can breathe. We can breathe. All right? Okay. I am working on getting something to drink here. I have washed my hands. And I am just going to grab a straw. Whew. Yep, we got action over here in the corner. It's a shame when you have to look for a safe spot to place anything. I'm going to go ahead and add these things on the counter. Taken down. Ah, boy. Okay. So let me put these gloves back on. The vision right now and clearing this countertop space completely off is transferring the microwave over, which I'm gonna move my knives over toward my blender. That makes more sense. Wanted to make sure you guys can hear me even when you can't see my face. Alright. Let's see. It looks like we have a movement over here. I'm not crazy. Spray a little of that. We are really running out. I'm taking the time to clean this space today. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wipe the outer portions of the microwave down. This is a consistent thing daily for me. Bad part is I'm the only one that's consistent with it. I'll wipe down everything in the kitchen before it is shut down for the evening. Well, before it's shut down for the evening for us, because the evening begins my mom's time downstairs. You know, she has it to herself because she is blessed not to have anywhere to go the first thing in the morning, so most mornings. And you know, she's kind of up doing her thing, so it's nice for her. It's nice for her. It is. One day I will have that opportunity. Time has not come for me. Therefore, the shutdown that I do is for myself and the rest of us that have to partake of some sleep for the night because we get up and go to work. And so, you know, don't get it twisted. Mom is never alone. Please don't ever get it twisted. You know, we gotta make stuff clear today. Gotta make stuff clear. People with makeup scenarios, running scenarios, and all manner of other things. So, you know, I try to make things fun for Lady Day. Please know she is never alone. Please know that. Alright. So anyway. I am now clearing any foolishness on the area I see already. I'm going to go ahead and close these so that I don't hit my head anymore. And I'm hoping that my little pieces at the bottom don't fall off onto the floor, but we'll see. You use your body always. You guys are not even seeing me, I'm sorry. But you use your body always to lift. The microwave is now on the sliding. I can't even think of what this is called right now. This is what I go through when I'm tired. Anyway, you know what it is. You know what it is. I said it earlier. All right, there we go. Now I'm clearing off everything on the countertop over here. like I'm just going to be cluttering things, and I don't want to do that. Pardon me. I'm going to put the raid in the corners. That's done. Cinnamon, right? This is cinnamon. Ground cinnamon. And do the same thing with the cinnamon. I'm gonna bring you over so you can see. I have to take my gloves off to operate my camera phone. All right, hang tight. Okay, I don't know how much you can actually see the cinnamon so far, but I'm putting my glove back on. I have it over in this corner so far throughout here. And what I'm doing now is I'm just pushing it back so that it's toward the corner real good. You see it on my finger? That's the cinnamon. And I'm literally using, as you can see, ground cinnamon from the container. And I'm not using a whole bunch of it. And I'm also making sure that I'm not doing any cross contamination. I may just put this to the side and buy some more, which is what I'm thinking, so that I can just use this one for this purpose. And if I need cinnamon, in the meantime, I will have some to put back in the cabinet for use, because I feel like this is a thing. Like, it's really gonna be something that is going to work. Next is going to be some coffee grounds. Okay, so I'm going to use some grounds that are handy. Using some handy grounds here. I'm going to sprinkle some in my hand, and I'm basing everything toward the corners of the cabinet and the corners. This is killing scents. They will not be coming back. They don't like these smells. So they will not be back here. They say you can do this with your trash cans as well. Inside and outside to kind of keep the bugs and critters away. Outside is their home, so I'm not mad at them for having a home outside. I just prefer for them to remain in their outside home and not invade my home. So there's that. That's my 2 cents on that. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna put that there. Wipe these things off of my hands and just go back. I'm not going to use the rag because I don't want to undo what I've done with the raid. And I'm just going to push everything extra. You cannot see me. Sorry. I'm going to push everything extra into its corner. Everything is going into its corner. Okay. My family, I'm still hot. We are falling down over here. We don't want that. There we go. Sorry, guys. All right. Whew. I think what I am going to do is change the structure of things just a little bit, break the monotony some. Whew. And from the looks of it, at the top, we seem to be clear, which is kind of fantastic. But at the same time, if they're in one place, they're in every place. So I'm not really trusting that. So I'm checking as I am maneuvering. It does need to be cleaned out, so it's fine. We're going to spray up there as well. Stuffing. Love that for us. Okay. Put that on the top. Okay. I think I'm going to leave the spaghetti noodles at the top of the cabinet, and I'm going to, I feel like I'm so rude. I'm going to bring you guys over here. Beautiful. With this angle, you can see me. Okay. Stuffing over because we have more macaroni. Rice. I'm gonna bring things over just a little bit because I kind of stuffed the oatmeal in the corner. Don't want to do that. Alright, macaroni is over. Feels better. checking everything. All right. Now I'm going to bring this sauce down here because that is really high for people like me who are going to be looking for it and using it. We have stewed tomatoes. Okay, we'll put those down here. We have more stewed tomatoes. That's perfect. We have beans that need to be cooked, so that is perfect. We have sliced peaches for me to attempt to do cobbler. I'm going to begin to research that recipe. Cut yams, yeah, we're not really going to, but hey, never know, we may need them in the future, so we will keep them around. Okay. My tuna, I have been looking for my tuna creations. Haha, I knew I had another somewhere. Beautiful. That looks like lunch. All right, and we have mashed potatoes in the corner. You know, if you've been here any amount of time, you already know that I make my own mashed potatoes from scratch. That is my preference, however. Okay. And I think that's it as far as juggling things around in this cabinetry. I'm gonna go ahead and clear these grounds and things off of this counter. People have spillage on the counter that clearly has been under the microwave even after I've cleaned it, and it is drawing the ants as well. I am only using this particular rag for this part of the clean. Once I am done with this part of the clean, this rag will be washed. Whew. Separately with other cleaning rags, of course, but it will be washed. Gonna dip that back into our water in the bucket. Gonna go ahead and dry over here, just for integrity's sake, the integrity of the countertop. And I'll let that sit right there. And I'm just checking really as I go along to make sure that we have spillage here. We literally have a whole spillage of sugar over here in this corner. This would have been the next place they would have chosen to gather. I'm gonna wash this container and put those tea bags back inside of it. Just clearing off the top there. No, let me put that back there. sugar on the countertop. Whole glob of it. And there is a gathering going on because of that sugar. Okay, so that means what I now have to do is clear this out. They are not crazy about coffee grinds, as I've said. So, didn't really expect them to be inside of there, but where that sugar is, oh yeah, they'll have 50,000 parties. So, what I'm going to do, and yeah, you can see it. I'll bring you guys closer without try not to distract you with rooms. Let me bring this down. I know you can kind of see into the living room where that puzzle table is. I hope it's not too distracting. Anyway, you can see the little mountain of sugar over here. And they are partaking. Trust me, they are. Well, they were anyway. They're not now. Because they've been spreed, so they're no longer alive. Okay. Before I can finish at the top, I have to take care of the bottom. And I'm bringing my trash can over, which is getting a little heavy. I'm going to go ahead and get this as close as possible. Wiping down. Wiping down the sides of the counter. There's another thing that I try to stay on top of. Gonna bring you back. So I feel like I'm talking, but you can't see me, so I don't want you to feel disengaged. or unimportant, because you are very important here. And I welcome participation. If you're not dealing with this issue and you just need to kind of deal with your kitchen, this is a great opportunity to go ahead and get done what you have to do in your kitchen. As I'm getting done what I have to do in mine, kind of working together. Whew. Okay, right in my face. I was trying to figure out what I had done with the paper towels, but they are before me. Alright, I'll be changing that water out in a moment. Being very careful of my head area and everything, because a lot of times, wait a minute here. A lot of times when I am, I can't tell which is the front and which is the back. Hold on, let me figure this out real quick. I'm pretty sure that's the back, okay. There we go, okay. I had that way off. Alright. Get this one back on the track. There we go. Perfect. Uh-oh. So sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what is going on with my equipment right now. Doesn't want me to be great today. All right. Oh, we're already at an hour. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going to bring you guys back in when I'm closer to the finish line, so that yeah, this is like gonna be a lot. What I don't want to do is bore you guys to life, so I will return shortly in your time. Hey, at 10:40 p.m. I'm finally done. You know what happened, right? You know I wound up doing way more than I thought I was going to do. And it is done. It is done. It is done. I am walking you around. These are the completed cabinets. That was where I left you guys off. I conquered each cabinet thoroughly. I then came over to the fridge. Yes, the top of the fridge, I have to get more spaces to put things. We have a lot of stuff, guys. I'm trying to condense. This is the fridge completed. The only thing I have to work on as far as the fridge is going to be the freezer, and yeah, I will not be showing that. I'm just too pooped. After a long work week, this was a task and a half, and I got it done. The floors as well. Everything in this kitchen has gotten done. You see my drink is here. Everything has gotten done. Tripod, you can see I put that up. Here are my peace lilies. Guys, this is the last peace lily that you all saw. This one. This was potted in a very small pot. It has had literally about 9 lives. These things are amazing, and they are work. It is growing, but it is work. This is our newest addition of the peace lily, and it is growing beautifully. Far cry from here. This is where the original one started. This is where it is now after leaves being trimmed and blah, 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 and the growth spurts, and yeah, just a whole lot of a lot of a lot of a lot, yeah. So that's where we are. The spider plant is in the front room in the bay window. But yeah, this, whew, guys, is the result. These things are going out tomorrow, the recycling, and yeah, organization has taken place. Cleaning has taken place. I'm just gonna give you like a small walkthrough. Don't mind the things on the floor. They are job related. They are going back. Hallelujah. The table is bare because if you go back to where I showed the kitchen, it is, those things are drying that are usually on the table. I will do some dusting tomorrow. Just basically, I've done the floor. And here's, I'll do a little bit of dusting in this area tomorrow. I'm way too pooped to do anything else tonight. The floors are done completely. And yeah. And so, yeah, we are almost looking like a home again. All right, mission is accomplished. So yeah, mission is accomplished. There are a few areas of which I really don't have a whole lot of control. So I try to just do the areas that pretty much have control of for the time being, and everything else will fall into place. It is called caregiving. It is called giving back the nurture that I was given, literally. So, you know, yeah, that's about it for today, Saturday. It is now Saturday evening, and I'm about to get myself together for bed and fall in it. I am tired. Behind the scenes, it's been an extremely long day. You guys have gotten the very short version. I have had people ask me to show them around a little more, and so you just got your little more, and that is going to be it for today. All right, it has been a lot, and I don't know that I'll be filming tomorrow, so I'm going to bid you a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy the beginning of your week, and have a great week as well. I will be tuned in soon. All right, make sure you have your notification bells on so that when I come in, you're aware. All right, I love you all so very much. Thank you for being a part of Just Jackie's community here with me, and I'm Jackie, and I bid you farewell, peace, and the blessings of the Lord. Shalom.